Hello everybody, so I have not made a video in quite a long time, so I think I shall make one right now, so this isn't a video. Alright, so let me just get the weather out of the way. So it's April 11th, and yesterday it snowed. There's snow outside on the ground, like, not as much as there was about a month ago, which was like 5 feet, like, lowest was like 5 feet. And now it's maybe like 10 inches. So it's just great. I've only experienced one season since I've come here, and it is winter. So that's great. I just wanted to point out, so this is my relaxed face, right? Check out this brow. It's like, is it on steroids? I don't know. Like, and I'm not even doing anything to my brow. Just check out that, just like, it has a mind of its own. It just arches 24/7. So people are always like, is she like looking at me, or is she like checking me out, but like in a really like weird, mean way? No, it's just my eyebrows. Just this one's just always up. So maybe if I get like just a smidgen of Botox, like, just to fix that right there, just at least maybe I'll look like surprised, or I don't know. It gives my face character, I guess. I guess that's if you want to find a positive in my weird arching eyebrow. That's positive. So recently I have been selected from my Russian professor to be in the Academic Olympics. And what it is, so it's basically the same thing that you would do on the summer exam. And my summer exam just for Russian, my Russian class, is the teacher reads a story. Well, it's not like Maria went to the store to get bread, and then, it's like it's about science. Everything is, since we're in medical school, so we're studying, all of our like short stories are going to be about like an element or medicine or something. And so she reads it twice, the professor, he or she, and we have to write down from memory an essay, or like not an essay, but everything that we can remember in like the correct forms and everything. And there's so many like grammar things. It's Russian is so much more complex in grammar compared to English, and there's a lot of rules to remember. And so there's a writing portion and there's a speaking portion. The speaking portion is you have 45 minutes to memorize a page length of a new story, of a new text of some kind, and you have to recite it by memory to to 3 professors. So there's going to be 2 professors and 1 dean. I think it's either the dean of the prep course right now or the dean of the actual medical faculty for next year. And so you have to recite that. Plus, we're in the process of memorizing 9 biographies. Just biographies. We're memorizing 9 biographies of important people that were in Belarus and affected the country, and just kind of stuff like that. And so the Academic Olympics is the exact same thing, except for easier, and in the sense of it's more artistic and creative texts rather than medicine-based texts. And my professor said that if I place in the top 3 of the writing and the speaking portion, I have to literally memorize a 12-line like little poem and just talk with the professors that are going to be there. And she said that if I place in top 3, then I don't have to take my summer exam in Russian. So I'm hoping that I can do that. I already took my written part, and I think I did pretty good. That's what my professor said, but we'll see. Like, I hope I place in the top 3 at least, to move on to the speaking portion. And what else? 48 days till I come home. My BFF Megan Maid, holla at you, girl, just notified me today, actually, because she has a little countdown. It's so cute. I would get a countdown, but most countdowns that I've seen on the App Store are super expensive. Well, no, 99 cents, but I'm cheap when it comes to that. I have a calendar in my apartment, so I'd rather just keep track like that. And so she told me that I'm coming home in 48 days, and I'm super excited. And honestly, since I started the second semester, since I started all of my, because the first 3 months were just Russian. I'm just getting into the Russian swing of things, knowing learning the language, so that at least when I go into the other classes, I can have, I would know what they're talking about, right? Because you can't just jump right in to bio, chem, physics, and Russian without knowing the language first. So once I started taking all the core classes, weeks have just gone together. Like, I don't even know if it's Monday right now. I don't know if it's Sunday. Well, I know it's not Sunday because I went to school today. So time has been flying really fast, and that's a good and bad. Because I can come home faster than, like, my mind is scheduled to think that I'm going to be coming home in like 3 months, but I'm coming home in literally like a month and a half. And downside is I'm flipping out because I feel like I don't have enough time to do everything. So yay. Let me just give you a little rundown of my exams that I have to take. So my bio exam, last year they had it, well, all the years until this year because we have a new dean. So our Russian bio, well, I say Russian because all of them are in Russian. So my bio exam this year is like 3 or 4 more parts added on to last year's. And last year's was just multiple choice. This year, it's multiple choice, fill in the blank questions, a genetic problem solving question, and it's either going to be writing a theory or a process of a organ of the human body, or like just a process of the human body of some kind. You're either going to be writing that, or you're going to be speaking about it with the head professor of the bio faculty. So that's great. And it's all in Russian too, so that's, extra pressure. It's not as much pressure as it is for me in the sense of like speaking Russian. I'm just more worried about, can I retain all that knowledge up until that point? And like, I already know everything because I took bio in high school. But it's the fact that I have to memorize all the words in Russian. And, so far I'm the top in my class, at least in bio, so I think it's going pretty well. My chemistry exam is like 10 multiple choice questions, but they're not the easy multiple choice. They're like, it can either be all 4 answers are correct, 2 or 3 of them, and if you like miss 1 point of them, like you get the whole, if you say A, B, and C, but only A and B are the correct answers, you get the entire point. You get the entire question wrong. So that's that. Also, on top of the chemistry exam, there's going to be a theory writing, I believe, on like a law. Oh, that's my cat. Kuz, shut up. Thank you. So, and some chemical reaction chains, and it's just something you have. There's not as much language, Russian language, in chemistry as it is in, like, say, bio or Russian. Physics, I hate you. I'm so glad that I only have to take physics this year and next year, and I'm done with physics. I don't need it in medical school, thank gosh, because I hate physics. And let's just say, I've already posted on Facebook, me and math and me and physics are like North Korea and America and the rest of the world. Not the best of friends. So I'm just trying to pass in physics at this point. So I found out also that they're only taking, out of the 140 students on the prep course right now, they're only taking 80. So 60 are going home. And so I have to get a minimum of a 70% total percent between all, like an average 70% of all 4 exams, which I think is going to be easy. It's not that big of, like, it's not that hard. At least for me, because, I'm really Russian. I was born in Kyrgyzstan, so, like, I have the Russian blood. I am the full Russian. I'm pure white bread Russian. But I have American citizenship and I speak fluent English. I was just about to say fluent American. That is how bad my grammar and everything and all my language skills in English has gone. It's gone down the drain. down the big. So, what else? Oh yeah, I was gonna talk about my vocabulary skills. Definitely decreased. I used to have a broader vocabulary, and even though I'm reading books, I do read books both in English and in Russian. But it's just not the same because I only have my mom and Megan and a few other friends that I talk to in English, and and Mimo here, but the rest I'm just hearing Russian all the time. So it's gonna be really funny when I come home, or at least not when I just fly into an English speaking country. Like, I think one of my stops is in Germany or Denmark maybe. I don't know, on the way home, but they speak English there, and I'm just gonna be like, what? You guys speak English? Because I'm gonna be still thinking that I'm in Minsk, and so yeah, it's fun. I want to talk about an experience that I had the other day. 2 days ago, to be exact, and it was on the bus. So these buses because buses are a main transportation for people here. Like, a lot of people have cars, but a lot of people also, especially in Minsk, who don't live on the outer parts of Minsk, travel by buses and by metro and by shuttle buses and everything, how I travel. And oh my gosh, around 5 or 6, it's literally like sardine can time. Like, everybody is just packing themselves in, and I hate it when everybody is just like, I mean, I understand people are, why do I have this pen in my hand? So I understand people are upset because it's hot in the bus. Russians don't wear, at least men, a lot of men, older men, don't wear cologne, deodorant. Some women, specifically those with mustaches, you can probably presume that they don't wear deodorant either, which is most likely the case half the time. So yeah, it's not that great, a smelling environment, and everybody's just really hot and angry. And when I'm coming in with my huge purse that weighs like 50 pounds, and I don't need to bump into people, like, I'm not trying to get somebody on the wrong side, rub somebody the wrong way. I ain't trying to do that. So when I come in and you look at me with such disgust, like, scoffing at me as if I'm some like infidel, I'm like, girlfriend, hold up. I'm just as hot and bothered as you, just as upset as you, because I don't want to be in this bus either. I wish they had more buses. I wish I could be sitting right now just like you, but you gotta tough it out. I ain't giving you looks. So I got really upset because they were treating me pretty poorly, but then again, I was treating them like, well, you get what you give. I wasn't being a total brat, but, if they give me a dirty look, I would say, excuse me, I would say, like, I'm sorry, I didn't know. I didn't know, but I didn't mean to, and they would still be like, like, scoffing at me. I'm just like, girlfriend, I just apologized, I just excused myself, and you're still scoffing at me. You gonna get the sassiness from me. So that's my only updates that I have. Yeah, I can't wait till I come home. I'll probably only gonna do another video like one more time. But yeah, it's been hell of a ride this first year. It's almost done. Can't believe it. Yeah. So, and it's getting dark. Like, I just noticed that the lighting is like super dim now. I'm trying to be like sultry or something. It's the lack of sunlight here. So, alrighty guys, I missed everybody and I love hearing from you guys. So, this is my video.